Well, good morning, everyone. I have a question for you. Is your firm remarkable? Is your firm remarkable? If you look up the definition of remarkable in the dictionary, as you might expect, means worth noticing or commenting on. That's actually a pretty good standard. Is your firm worth commenting on? Is it interesting enough for someone to consider it remarkable or to make a remark? This is the blue ocean. These are the uncharted waters where we want to be sailing. We want our firm in the blue waters where no one else is competing. Versus the red ocean, which is red from the blood of your competitors. We're in there fighting for every little scrap and shred of business, going after the same customers in the same markets in the same way. The red ocean is populated with a lot of what I call pseudo strategies. These are not real business strategies, but they masquerade as strategies. I'd like to share a couple taken from real law firms. I'm not going to disclose any names here, and I don't think this is taken from anyone's firm here today, but this is a real, quote, positioning statement. I'll read this. We're defined by the exceptional results we produce, the values we share, the clients we serve, and most importantly, our attorneys. Our lawyers consistently deliver excellence in the most complex and demanding legal matters. No matter what legal challenges presented, our powerful combination of experience, professionalism, and teamwork will achieve the best possible outcome. Still awake? One more. We're dedicated to providing excellent legal services and delivering them in a manner customized to each client's particular needs and preferences. The ability to deliver customized excellence is based on understanding our clients and adapting our approach to the client's needs in the context of the particular situation in which we are hired. No kidding. Yes. The problem is that the red ocean is literally swimming with points, so-called points of difference that really don't make any difference at all. And some of these will look quite familiar, I think. Full service, we're collaborative, we're experienced, we're professional, we're committed, we're ethical, we're good partners, we get results. Any of this look familiar? Now, no doubt these things are important. I'm not discounting the fact that they are not important, but they are not differentiating, right? They're important, they're relevant, but they're not differentiating. And a good positioning strategy exists at the intersection of relevance and differentiation. Actually, there is a term for this that exists. The psychologists call this the confirmation bias. If you ask executives of a company what percent of them agree with the statement, our offering is highly differentiated, 80% of us will say, yeah, that's right, we're pretty different. Now, if you ask customers of that company how they feel about this statement, we get a very different answer. Right? To the external world, we don't actually look that differentiated. Now, in marketing circles, which is where I've spent my career, we talk about commodities and brands. And advertising agencies and marketing firms go into companies, the manufacturers, and say, we'll take this commodity of yours and we'll turn it into a brand. But there's actually something in between, which is what I call a recognized trade name. Not quite a brand. It's a company or a name that you've heard of, that you're aware of, that you're familiar with, and you think, well, yeah, I've heard of that firm. But it's really not quite a brand. Because a brand has a clear notion of what it stands for. And we make the mistake, especially in professional services, of believing that reputational capital by itself makes us a differentiated brand. The fact that we have good name awareness, or that we've been around for 50 years and therefore the business community has heard the name, that we must therefore have a pretty good positioning strategy. It's not quite the same thing.